If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first for a few tips on how to play the game.
Okay, time for some Nancy Drew Treasure in the Modded Tower. We'll see if the game doesn't, see how this goes.
Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is a
Ned
mailbox.
hear Nancy saying that. Let's see if he's just as gorgeous as he is.
Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This is not a drill. Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This message will not repeat.
We just started the game and we're already in danger. This is hilarious.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
All square. I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there. So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library. It's off limits.
Off limits?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
He's the monster sighted on Castle Grounds. Never mind. Never mind.
When could this have happened?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
How do you know?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what she want me to do about it?
Does he think he might be the one problem?
Oh, yeah.
Guess that's why there's a professor who thinks he's not what he said.
Oh, I don't think I ever realized that.
If he's a professor and doing experience stuff,
Mhm,
but he thinks he's really someone else.
I love Professor Hotchkiss.
What strange behavior. I'm curious. I wonder if she might open the door to talk to me.
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Okay. See ya, Mr.
He
Egan.
calls
Bye,
him
kiddo.
Frenchman instead of saying Jacques or even Mr. Brunet. He doesn't even say the Frenchman or this Frenchman. It's like,
That's
yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the light's out on the back stairwell. We can fix that while we're down here.
Hey!
What is the meaning of this? Yes, he's trolling the ski instructor and she hasn't even met up yet.
there we go.
Yeah! We have light! Hello, Monsieur Jacques Brunet.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
The food?
Hi, I'm Nancy. I came to ski, but it looks like I'm going to have to find other ways to entertain myself. I told Mr. Egan I would bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Are they ready?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter. Why is it you American girls never know how to separate business from pleasure?
Well, I am an American, and I am a girl. And, yeah.
What about you, Jacques? Do you give skiing lessons in Wisconsin for business or pleasure?
Well, with the weather so terrible, I suppose I get neither. But you see, I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's just funny.
Work of art? What are you talking about?
I am speaking of the Queen's Tower, of course. It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. Didn't you notice it when you drove in?
Yes, I did notice. What an amazing feat it must have been to take that thing apart and put it back together.
The French are talented people, Nancy. We are good at many things, not just making wine and romance, you know. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
Certainly not sitting by the fire drinking hot cocoa.
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place.
I
He
don't know
does
why,
not
there's
take kindly to
haunting
people
voices
snooping
around.
around where they should not.
That was funny.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
Get along just fine, you say?
Whoa.
A woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, no? Ciao!
It's Hotchkiss's room. I think that would be a delight.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Actually, it's Nancy Drew, but I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you, thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
It's Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor, I'd just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions.
Questions, yes, yes, and proper introduction sounds lovely, but not now, maybe later.
Mr. Hotchkiss, how can you keep concentrating on what you're doing? Oh, clips our ass. This is back during Marie Antoinette's time. She took our boots without us seeing. I mean, she took her boots, not our boots. She just comes into Nancy's room and steals her own boots.
Can I help you?
I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise too. Could you check it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Actually, I've already fixed it.
Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
We're supposed to be on
No
vacation,
problem,
Mr.
boss.
Egan. Excuse me. Professor! It's getting funky.
Ugh, Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
It's Nancy again. Dexter needs to know what you want for dinner.
Oh, hard to think of food, Candy, when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going.
Doesn't sound very
But
happy.
tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
So, let me get this straight. I'm having short-term memory loss, talking about her having short-term memory loss. So I guess the long-term historical never mind. Stop talking. For Hotchkiss, we're foreshadowing. Woo! Wait, it skipped past Michael. I think because we looked down at the door,
Yeah.
it actually changes the picture. Like, what happens?
Figure out it's all.
Yeah. Hi, Lisa.
I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
Helen from Andy
Yeah,
Griffith.
Dexter just told me the library is a disaster
bit.
area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know
walking around
about?
with your
Oh, we
fingers on her
got
pulse.
scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh! Wait till you hear this! Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Wow, did she say what was stolen?
Not that I could hear. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Habla español?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
I wonder why he was so antisocial.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for,
Trying to hear how loud it is.
couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay.
couscous.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu.
You.
At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
Michael? No, actually, it's fine. We can continue. It's fine. Oh, we can't. We have to turn around. This is September. What do we do now?
Oh yeah. Let's get her.
Well,
Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff. Baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
It's supposed to be relaxing. We're doing chores. Jacques is gone, but we can get Jacques. We need to get him Jacques. Oh, oh!
We have to change it.
We need to change. Yeah, it should be good now. Oh, Jacques! You're back!
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
We need chicken legs.
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
I'll talk to you later.
A bientôt.
Who's gonna make the chicken legs if he's just gonna get them out of the freezer?
Dexter might do it.
I guess so. What's funny is he kind of looks like he could be a chef, but not at the same time. We need to go back to her room.
I'm not sure if I can make it. Okay, here goes.
Yeah! Nancy's got some pretty strong legs and flying ability, apparently. Oh, he's coming! He's coming! He's coming! Oh, he's coming!
I know you hid that thing around here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
The library.
Sure is dusty.
Yeah, we don't have that, not like it's necessary. Do we go some... I don't know where we have to go to particularly. I'm actually forgetting, which is
Go to
funny.
the basement and get that little duster. You probably want to do that.
You'll have to make it nighttime to get him out of the way. Uh-oh. Mayday! Mayday! Fast travel?
I don't know.
Let's save it where we're at. We can, oh, don't hit load.
I guess save over here.
Yeah, we'll just say elevator. We'll just see if we can get Nancy to movie.
Okay.
Alright.
Way to actually over.
You said something about the first floor, but I don't know why, unless you're trying to get to the library of some sort. Score!
It's locked.
Hey, behind me.
Ah!
We have to get the key. That tells me.
Yeah, we can get the oil can. It is funny, out of all the rooms he could have let her have, it was the one with the broken radiator. I mean, you have all these rooms, and that was the particular one that was not working. It's not to say none of the others didn't have their own issues, but still. It's just making a point that that's not very nice. He probably was not aware of it, but still. Keep searching. Get boots back to Professor, check basement circuit breaker, get dinner. What? Oh, dinner orders from guests. But we were never asked, so this means Nancy's gonna starve unless Dexter offers her some of those mints.
That must be to get filled up sometimes. I time to smoke people. You got the key.
Yeah, the library. The library. I think it's nighttime, isn't it? Yeah. The key. Yeah, just, yeah.
Elevator.
What in the absolute heck? That's Nancy broke the elevator.
It's locked.
Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Game was glitching out. Accidentally made a boo-boo. But now it's been dealt with, and we can continue. I just rhymed. That was kind of weird. Yes, thank you for doing that. Dexter!
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
I was in
Got
the
Egon.
elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okie dokie.
You're gonna get the key.
We're gonna switch it.
I accidentally threw my radiator through the window. Can you fix it?
What are we supposed to do? Oh yeah, you're getting the key.
Yeah.
The key!
What's that? happen, doesn't it?
Oh, you can turn it off even without seeing him do it. As far as I understand.
You have to dust it though first.
Huh. I guess I never thought about that. I'm just used to just unlock the door and then you just do it. Elevator.
You have to get in.
It's locked.
Yeah, here we go. Down. Yeah, here you go.
He's coming. He's coming.
How did you see there?
He'll yell at you. Or, not like yelling, but it's rather just getting after you.
I know you hid that thing around here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint. I don't have time to clean this up.
Did you put cheat engine back on? What?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, is it gonna come back on? It loves the monster one. Just hilarious.
Did she put
Wait, it put it on without you grabbing the dust. I mean, the duster. What? Never seen that before. What did you say, Matt?
Is she the one that put the hole in the wall?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Save the game first. I would save it first.
Oh, if it's glitched, you can save it and go right there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the elevator.
It's back.
Alright, the elevator's back.
It's gone. It's back. Gone. Back. Gone.
But this is a beta stream, so.
It's a beta stream.
We don't need the key, we can just do it with that.
We just force push it open. And then we walk in.
No alarm.
Nar alarm. Nar alarm. Nar alarm.
Dexter doesn't bother coming to get it.
Yeah. He won't come to beat Nancy up. I mean, he's not gonna beat Nancy up regardless.
You'll have to type it in. Okay.
We must open the world globe. Fire. Good evening. We must have some light. A little hard to read. It is really disturbing that he had a book of when Dexter did good things and a book when he did bad things. That is very strange. Tell how well he treated him. It's like, on one hand, it feels like he kind of did, but he didn't at the same time. That's probably why Dexter is so angry.
Let's see. It's nighttime.
Oh yeah, we can change it to daytime if we want. We never got the letter mailed.
Got tired today.
What is the meaning of this?
No, it's daytime.
Can I help you?
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Okay.
What was he like?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area, the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
You're a trooper. Stormtrooper? A Nancy trooper. A nooper. Oh, she's jamming out in there. Clips are us. Clips are us. Welcome to Clipsverse.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here. At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This is not a drill. Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This message will not repeat.
What do you need me for, Professor?
What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
I was just wondering.
Oh, I love it.
Can we try that one?
Yeah, let's do
Thanks
that
for
one.
the vote of confidence, but I was just on my way to a big, fluffy couch. I am on vacation, you know.
I see. Well, I don't suppose we have anything further to discuss. Goodbye.
Oh, she's not happy.
Forgot the music again.
Is she trolling Nancy? The fact is, she's mad at Nancy and she's playing Nancy's theme song.
Not now, please. I'm trying to think. Unless you've decided to help me.
Nope, just looking for someone to play Scrabble with me.
Beep! Professor Hotchkiss is not available at this time. Thank you and goodbye. Beep!
Now that's just rude.
Not now, please. I'm trying to think. Unless you've decided to help me.
Nancy Drew, at your service.
Marvelous! Here's what
Oh
I
my.
need to know. How old was Marie Antoinette when she married King Louis? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
15. Let's try 15. If you want, you can save the game just to be on the safe side, and then we can load it if we mess up. I'm not counting the castle windows.
Just say in progress.
In progress. With a Spanish accent. Spanish accent? Well, I guess so. Well, that
Yes!
sounds nice.
Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
Yeah, let's
Thank
do
you.
that.
Let me do some calculations
Either that
to
or
see if this is correct.
1617.
Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
Standing in front of a door, wigging her head out. I'm not wigging her. She's wearing a wig and she's throwing it off. Just through the path, the puffy professor.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Mail this to her friends.
He won't go anywhere anyway, so.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'm dying.
Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This is not
When
a
you
trap.
researched this place, did you find any references to a secret garden?
Not that I remember.
That's two guys a lot.
But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Can I help you?
Not
Okay.
Egon.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Nothing to talk to you
Alrighty
about.
then.
Can we have some minutes? We're starving here. The lady took all of our French fries. I meant toast. She took our drumsticks. I'm having short-term memory. Short-term. Oh, it's a
Monsters sighted
cat.
on Castle Grounds.
Stop it.
This is not a drill. Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This message will not repeat.
Game. It's like we're only gonna do this one or two or three sounds.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Scooter's trying to make fun of me. I don't have a menu. Mr. September!
Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This is not a drill. Monsters sighted on Castle Grounds. This message will not repeat.
Isn't it weird that when I take over playing, now the voices are coming more? That sounds weird. Voices. Yes, hello? That's Jacques with my boots. Can we break into her room while she's out? Wait. Let me see something. I want to check something out. No, it's nighttime. Okay. I was just wondering if he was gonna play. That'd have been funny if he did. Hey, what's up?
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't it marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brainwaves are at their most powerful during this time.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antoinette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
So, would that mean her name would be Darth Kitsch? Kiss? Darth Kiss? She has a lightsaber that comes out of nowhere. You never can do that!
Oh, that's all right, Professor. I don't want to invade your privacy.
I insist. Your mind is like a ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path. Oh, how can I stand in the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
So does that mean she'll just, if Nancy's still insisting on staying in the room, she'll just come huffing and puffing down the hallway and then throw Nancy out?
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
Why not?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
She's just like, and with that, I bid you goodbye. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the, not to the fridge. What does that mean? Maybe I'm hungry. The 50 drumsticks she took. What? Oh, I get it. Her handwriting's a little difficult to read. Her boots. What? It is boots. The boots. See what Hotchkiss has on her, not her telephone, her camcorder.
Hello, Prudence Rutherford here. I'm afraid I'm busy. Would that my memoirs could write themselves, but alas.
Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail.
But to be honest, I'm rather peeved. Were you or were you not to call me just as soon as you were settled in there at the...
Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here.
She's still a bit perturbed.
Sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
Well, that was disturbing.
Something's missing here.
Good at the same time. Dr. Beatrice Hotchkiss, dear Bia. B. Oh, here we go. Marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something important with the medallion in the stained glass window, but I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antoinette gave her niece, Helga I, my great-great-great-aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe as it was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help to heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. B, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the good work, old friend. I know you will be successful. Helga von Handelsdorf has something. Okay. They should have an award for opening this so many times. That would actually be kind of funny. Hello. Oh. There's a painting. Flips are us. Hello. It's Mr. September. Argo Fun. And Professor Hotchkiss. She stuck herself on the wall. No. Oh, that'd be neat if you can go into this room, unless this is connecting to another.
That's probably the bathroom.
Yeah, or a closet. There's no closet or anywhere in here. That's probably just the bathroom. Let me see. What am I doing?
hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh. Did you find anything of interest in my room?
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yes.
Never heard about this one.
Yeah, actually, I don't need the shortcut because I'm trying to get to Jacques. But it is night, and I need to make Jacques appear. Boom!
That's not yet through.
Turn them. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Turn them back on.
That would be funny if they let you move around, and then she ends up stumbling down.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
You're not mad at me?
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila, I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Here we go. Let's go to... Monsieur Dexter.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Yo, George! Pick up the phone!
Hello?
George, it's Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone. Hey, Bess, our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy, how's the vacation?
I guess I should have mailed that letter. Not only do I have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy! Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter Egan, the caretaker, says it's locked up and off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though, don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here I go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
And what about this robbery? Who got robbed?
I'm not sure. The guest's name is Professor Hotchkiss. I think she's a bit eccentric.
You mean weird?
Nutso?
A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Okay, you guys. I just mean that I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too?
Yum, I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some sort of luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot, somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Never mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
I met my ski instructor, Jacques Brunet. He sure is French.
Ooh la la, those accents should be illegal.
I hate to break it to you, Bess, but he's engaged.
Now there's a real crime.
Right, Bess. Humanity is devastated.
I met this
Sounds way
nice
too young
woman,
to be a Bess.
Lisa
She sounds like
Ostrom.
15.
What's her deal?
She's a photojournalist doing a story on the castle. She sure got me curious about that tower.
Oh yeah? Does she know where the entrance is?
I don't think so.
Well, keep an eye on her, Nancy. Those photojournalists are born snoopers, you know.
George, are you suggesting that Nancy is a second-class snooper? You're going to give our friend a complex.
Oh, right. Like Nancy doesn't know she's the prime minister of snooping.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy. See ya.
See, what do we do? She's ignoring us. She prefers to listen to Nancy Drew music rather than talking to Nancy. Mr. September. September of Mr.
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Now go out there and don't die. I need this grade.
Hi there, how's it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
You're
Stay
just
warm.
haunting us. What was I supposed to be doing? Need to go to... This sounds good right now. Why do I want pizza? Let's get food. Why do I want food? My body's like, you need food.
Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This is not a
Yes,
drill.
everyone is.
Monster sighted on
Yes,
Castle
dear.
grounds.
See you
This
soon.
message will
Goodbye.
not repeat.
With the monster! Six other voices you haven't even done.
The lost one did tell me.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Ooh. Ooh.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked.
It's the elevator.
Instavader.
You don't have to wait all those long seconds for it to arrive.
Darth Vader. Let's see. We need to go to the Basement. El Basamente.
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
The elevator's in the way.
Yeah, the elevator's in the way. I have to take it out to the Basement. We're not going that way. We're gonna jump for it. Or not.
No, that's just the way.
No! You mean have to go to the second floor?
You can go to the library that way.
But that's not as fun. I have to jump.
At least you don't have to worry about disabling it.
Yeah.
Sorry, definitely.
Ooh, there's sawing going on. What's coming on? Yeah.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This is not a drill. Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This message will not repeat.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library. I swear the tower holds a valuable French historical document. If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
A secret compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
So that's the real reason he's here. Technically speaking, I guess his fiance would be part of it, but I think this is more of the main reason. Wow, okay.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out
That
your
was really
great-grandfather's dying wish.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antoinette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there after all these years.
I know it's possible that someone found the secret compartment when the tower was being put back together, but I have to check anyway. I just have to know. Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy everything. I'm sure she'll understand. And then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665. I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
Okay, Jacques. I am intrigued. I'll see you downstairs.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me. It's locked.
It's ironic at how she was getting after him about trying to use a hacksaw to get into there, only to steal a thing that's being held by one of those fake guards. Ah. Oh yeah, actually, I need to go to Jacques. Probably still nighttime. Dum ba ba bum. Ba dum bum. Oh wait.
He's waiting to go to the locker.
Oh, yeah. His visitor's visa will expire within 1 month. If you remain in the country after that time, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If your visitor's status has changed or you wish to dispute our records, please contact your local immigration authority immediately. D is for dazzling. D is for diamonds. 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 Fancy diamonds. Diamond shapes. Famous diamonds. Diamond appraisal. Diamond grading. What everyone should know about the world's most coveted stones. That must be his fiance, I bet. Jacques.
Ah! Ouch. Oh, someone must have knocked me
Ow.
out.
Oh, that'd be kind of funny if we just left. That would be rude.
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said, and then it was lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
I'm sorry, Jacques. I know how important that medallion was to you.
This is too much. Oh la la, unbelievable.
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve messages. To leave the system, please press 3. First message.
Hello, I am Yumi. One job running Ryokan, please.
To go to the next message, press 2. To leave the system, please press 3. Second message.
Nancy, Prudence Rutherford here. Where are the designs for my ensemble? I haven't received them yet and I'm getting a tad concerned. No, to be honest, I'm getting very concerned.
To leave the system, please press 3. Thank you. Goodbye.
Nancy should be very worried. Why are you hurting people? We talk to Dexter.
It's locked.
We are going to talk to Jacques. Nay. Yeah, I'll say it. Hit in the Bassamanta. Bassamanta! Why are you not here?
What is the meaning of this?
Is that right?
It's the other way. Actually, no, it's right here.
I keep...
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
I wasn't exactly careless, you know, and I didn't lose your medallion either. But I don't have it. Where were you, anyway? Weren't you supposed to meet me?
When I showed up, you were having a catnap on the floor. Ugh, I will be ruined by you American women.
Guess you'd better stay away from me then. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
Better not let Ned hear that. Sir. Whoa, there she is. Yes, hello! Is that Jacques with my boots? Oh, Michael with others. This is so fun. Where am I supposed to go?
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to tell me to get a little more rest on this vacation. Anyway, I'm planning on making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Mr. Egan, I confess, I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that tunnel is very red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan. I'm glad you're not angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself, but you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it. But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
I don't want to press my luck with you, but I sure would like to see Ezra's private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Get it? Then he's like, if you want to get out there, I'll tell you how to get out there. Why am I going in the bedroom to sleep? This doesn't even make any sense. It's daytime.
But I must confess that the man has no talent.
Wow, he's...
Hi there, how's
wow.
it going?
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Don't even know what to say about that. Let me see.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked. Instavita. Instavita. Elevator.
It's locked.
Oh yeah, I never got the maintenance shed key. I guess that would be important to get. Gotta be cold out there.
It'd be easier if he had all his tools in the castle.
That's true. According to legend, it was Dexter's troublemaking that caused Wicksburg's disappearance from public life. Most of us have used his name as an example to our own children to frighten them into obedience. Oh, that's sad. You don't want to turn out like Dexter Egan, do you? He would ask, wow. Isn't it amazing that after 25 years in prison, Dexter Egan's release is coinciding with the grand reopening of Wickford Castle, now owned by the enterprising young Christy Lane. It's true. And rumor has it that Egan is determined to straighten out his life and make up for past mistakes, but how? Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said no comment. Does this spell trouble for Vilas County? Only time will tell. Oh, interesting. I actually don't think I remember him ever being in prison. So that is a big part why he is mad. That scared me. I forgot. That was pretty cool, though.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, this is the key. Apparently, I had no idea what I was doing.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Mr. Hotchkiss would be like, I'll take the medallion if you don't want it. Nancy's trying to run away from Professor Hotchkiss, Lisa, and even Dexter to some degree, but no. It would be Jacques, Lisa, and Professor Hotchkiss chasing after Nancy for the medallion to get it back.
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
If you're so interested, why don't you go check it out yourself?
I'd love to, but I really should get to work on my article.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay
You're
warm.
reading the magazine that has Maddie Jensen in it. I don't know if I've ever realized that. I may have. That's actually pretty cool. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Yeah, he thinks she did, and he was just. So what was Lisa talking about? Ah! Rather interesting find. Let's go back.
I'm locked out.
Closer, look at me closer.
John, can you hear me? John, can you hear me?
Knock that open.
John, if I don't get inside soon.
Actually,
I'll
to be
freeze
honest,
death.
that's straight up evil because he is inside. They either didn't think of that. I thought that was right. There we go.
What the? What's going on out here?
He
Is
came
that
out
you,
fast.
Nancy? Come inside. It's freezing out here. What kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
Nancy teleport.
I was freezing. That stunt was my version of an SOS.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking? Hey there, Nancy.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
Why didn't you ever come back to visit?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
You can take over.
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I think so. Technically speaking, Jacques is angry enough to have done that
Good
himself.
thing
but
I'm
I
not
just
the
don't
type
see
to
him
let
doing that, though.
frostbite interfere with my love of trespassing, huh? Too bad I didn't find anything.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Stay, bleh. Never mind. Let's watch the rest of that camcorder. Is that Jacques with my boots? Not like she ever really goes outside, to be honest, but
Something's missing.
she's too busy
here.
writing her theory.
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what Pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep?
No, to be honest, I'm getting very concerned.
The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for.
I insist you drop this silly ruse right now. I mean the fashion, please, dear. You should see what my assistant decided to wear today. Definitely not a minette originelle. What in the world is on your head? Oh, please take it off, you're scaring Ginger.
Ooh, it's the painting. We could talk to Professor Hotchkiss, I think.
Yes, dear.
See you soon.
Apparently not.
Goodbye.
We need to get to the tower. The
Oh,
tower.
we'll take the shortcut. The
Yes.
secret door.
The secret door.
Go through this way.
Israel Wickdale. Why do I want to keep singing Christmas music? What is wrong with me?
There you go.
Now we have to figure out the tower puzzle. Puzzle.
Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This is not a drill. Monster sighted on Castle grounds. This message will not repeat.
Yes, dear?
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm on a mission of my own, Professor, so we're going to have to make a deal. I place the journal in your hands, you translate it for me. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed. I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous! And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
See you soon.
Righto!
It looks like some sort of decoder. Each of these symbols stands for a certain word.
Oh no, I was just saying what she was saying. Part of what Professor Hotchkiss said about the journal. L'espoir chou qui... Wow.
Hello there! Oh, it's so exciting about your discovery. I wonder what it will lead to.
What does l'espoir à ceux qui cherchent mean?
Let's see. Well, espoir is hope, and chercher is to search. Hope to those who search.
Can you translate this for me? Le diamant de misère dans mon journal.
Now, where the heck have I seen that phrase before? Well, anyway, it means the diamond of misery in my journal.
Can you tell me what this means in English? La solution se trouve dedans.
Well, trouver is to find, and solution is just like it sounds, solution. The solution is found within.
I saw a letter on your desk from your friend, the Baroness von Hanseldorf. And I'm just wondering, did the medallion she gave you have a blue stone in it by any chance?
Heavens, no! Where did you hear such a thing? My medallion had a green stone in it. Anything else would be a mere imposter, a flaming faker, do you hear me?
Okay. Well.
See you soon.
Gotcha.
Righto.
Loud and clear. Monsters, I castle around. This is not a draw. Monster, size, and castle around. This message will not repeat. Except a half a dozen other times.
Where are we going now?
We are no longer able to talk to Jacques. Because Jacques does not want to talk to Nancy.
I think we're ready to go to the tower.
But wait, did you talk to her after she did the journal, I guess? already?
Yeah, I already did the journal.
Okay.
Oh, wait. She's gotta go back to her room first. She's gotta look at something.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can call Nancy's friends or something before we finish it.
Let's go. Teleport.
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, hold diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
Diamond? Oh, wait. Did you look at her journal thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Whoops our ass! Whoop whoop! The solution is found within. Excuse me.
This is all.
Welcome to the voicemail system. First message.
Hello, I am Yumi. One job running Ryokan, please.
To go to the next message. Second message.
Nancy, Prudence Rutherford here. Where are the designs for my ensemble? I haven't received them yet and I'm getting a tad concerned. No, to be honest, I'm getting very concerned.
To leave the system, please press. Thank you. Goodbye.
I love it. Oh,
Front desk.
right.
Dexter here.
Hi,
Turn on
Mr.
your
Egan.
workspace.
It's Nancy. I was wondering about the storm. Any signs of it letting up?
Look, I'm up to my ears down here. I'll have to talk to you later. Sorry.
Sure. Come on. Don't be grumpy.
This is the management. Please bring any and all complaints and or reports of castle malfunctions to the front desk in person. Thank you.
But that's not fair.
You would possibly.
Yeah, can we go ahead and call them, please? That's okay.
Who?
Just, you know, both Ned and George. Just to have more conversation before we end the game. I'd like to be able to ask them.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So what's the latest?
I think whatever's going on around here must have something to do with the castle's history and the tower that Ezra Wickford imported from France.
What do you mean?
It's just a hunch. I'll know more once I find my way into the tower. What's going on with you?
Ah, the usual. Just buried in books over here.
So, college? I'm confused. We can just talk about a couple things, then we can move on. If you want.
How do you think Professor Hotchkiss ended up with Marie Antoinette's green medallion?
It sounds like Marie gave the medallion to the family of that Baroness Helga in Austria. Maybe Helga gave it to Hotchkiss when they became friends in order to help with her research.
The castle's haunted.
What do you think hope to those who search means?
Well, it's pretty cryptic. But it sounds like whoever left the message wanted to encourage the curious. Like you, Nancy.
Just whatever you want.
What do you think Diamond of Misery in my journal means?
Marie Antoinette's about the only person I ever heard of who could be made miserable by a diamond. She wouldn't actually be able to hide it in the pages of her journal. But maybe she wrote about it. Or maybe the journal tells where it is.
According to the decoder, the symbols in the stained glass window mean purple rose holds diamond key of queen.
Purple rose, diamond key.
What do you think that's supposed to mean?
Well, it's probably safe to say that any real rose from Marie Antoinette's time is wilted and gone by now, right? So maybe it's a picture of a rose you're looking for. Something hidden behind a picture. And I don't know what a diamond key is, unless maybe it means key to the diamond.
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
Yeah, but I need a hit.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The elevator broke down?
Well, that's what I thought. Until I talked to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high? Ugh, just the thought of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
This is so weird. I found the blue medallion from Jacques' locker in Hotchkiss's room, but she says her medallion had a green stone.
Wow, Nancy. Sounds like you need a personal medallion assistant just to keep track.
You're not kidding. But does this mean that Hotchkiss is the one who conked me over the head? Do you think I should return Jacques' medallion to him?
For now, you should keep all of your discoveries to yourself, Nancy.
Except tell us everything, of course.
Phone could be tapped, couldn't it?
Yeah, technically.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
I went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, and a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I hope he's not marrying her just to stay in the country. Ladies, I need inspiration. Brain juice. A hint.
They don't call us your trusty sidekicks for nothing.
Help. I'm a little stuck.
Don't you have some more reading to do in that secret room?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Reading. What reading in that secret room?
I think I might. It's possible.
I don't think that would be necessary to finish it.
No. Just here, Hotchkiss playing your music.
Yes. Face cam, we just be bobbing our heads. That would be frightening if Michael started getting up and dancing in the picture. She won't talk to us anymore from her room. I wish they had her talk a little bit. Hello? Oh. She's telling you to get going. Righto! Can you imagine if we change all these pictures for keeping going? That would be quite funny, though. You can go through the secret door.
We'll use that.
Horse push. Or she was phasing through the walls.
It's locked.
That is so awesome to be able to go through it.
It is a lot of time.
Oh yeah. That would explain why the stream's a lot faster, I forgot. Oh. Well,
Looks like we'll have to teleport back.
Wait a second, I need to turn this back on. Okay. Are you sure we should teleport back? I'm afraid it's gonna crash.
Yeah, well, no, we'll teleport back. If they can teleport us here, we'll move back. They can't tell us what to do.
I'll have to mess with it again. Oh, that's just hilarious. The game was insistent that you go back to stop it. I just needed to turn on the... Yeah. There you go. Just do whatever.
So we need to get back to the tower. There you go. Came in handy. Didn't it?
I'm sorry. Oh, yes.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts. Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
The diamond!
Woo! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now, why don't you toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o, Wisconsin again?
Lisa, you must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Oh, many times.
Well, maybe this time you'll learn.
My eyes!
Don't worry. My spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
So you're the one who trapped me in the elevator.
Ooh, you are a smarty pants. But let's not forget about your little frostbite incident. I'm the rotten friend who locked you outside too, you know. Just trying to keep you on your toes, Nancy. Didn't want you to get soft on your vacation.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you heard? It's a material world, sister, and I am a material girl. Photojournalism pays peanuts, you know, and who wants to work for a living anyway? I was made for a tropical climate, lounge chairs and cabana boys.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops, guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
I've got to stop her.
Ah! Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down here. It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Dear Dad, To think I almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris, and it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France. This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad? Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
En zet je dit voor the treasure in the modded tower. Ah.